Hello, everyone. It's me, your friendly neighborhood former Social Security manager. I just going live here, seeing if anybody shows up and answers some questions. I'm recording some more videos today. I'm going to do one on survivor benefits. I've got like 3 or 4 videos already up there on survivor benefits, and they've been getting quite a few views. So I'm going to consolidate all 3, probably make it into 1 and then 2, and then in the future I'll add on anytime there's any kind of legislative changes, or if there's anything else that people have frequently asked questions. I will answer those. Let's see here, channel messages. All right, make sure I got my settings right here. If you got any questions, just go ahead and type them in there. So I'm doing the survivor benefits. I'm consolidating, updating, making it a bit easier for the the survivor benefits, how to get that, get all your money that you're entitled to and file correctly. And then at the same time, I'm going to be doing one on spousal benefits. So I've got I think I got 1 or 2 up there of spousal benefits, so I'm going to consolidate those. I just uploaded the video on 40 plus ways to get financial assistance. All the people out there struggling, if you need help, watch those videos, and hopefully you can find some extra benefits to make your life easier. And as I put in the very, very long introduction to the first video, way too long, a lot of people complained about that, but hey, what are you going to do? Part 2, part 3, part 4. Part 4 has like 0 introduction. It's like 3-second introduction. So I think I made up for the long introduction in the first one. But anyway, so those are getting a lot of views. I uploaded the 4th part today, so check that out. Sometime in the next week, I'm going to start on the disability. I'm going to consolidate all my disability videos and make it into one good series. And then I'll start on Medicare in a few weeks. And this is my life for the next 20 years, is continuously updating videos based on new rules and regulations and people's requests. And it's a beautiful thing. So, all right, first question here. Bobby, turning 62 in September. If I decided to retire, when should I apply? About 3 months before is fine. You see people out there say, oh, you can apply 4 or 5 months, or you can technically, but the problem is when you do the claim specialist that takes your claim has to sit on it for a couple of months and push the button. They can't push the button until it's 3 months out. So it might get lost in the process. The person might get fired or get sick or whatever the case may be. So 3 months out, you can do it online. Number one thing is I always say, make sure you check my video on early retirement, and tells you exactly how to file for early retirement and what to watch out for and how to do it right. Obviously, Medicare will start when you turn 65, so hopefully you have some type of health insurance until then. Next question. At 65, I worry lots about CDR. Sometimes I think just to retire early is better than worry. Watch my video on CDR. There's too many people out there trying to scare, particularly on YouTube. There's too many people out there trying to scare you in order, so you could listen, click their channel. They, put this YouTube thumbnail up there where it says, everybody's spying on you, and they're, digging through your trash, and at the same time, as watch my video, I put the video I did was, is Social Security spying on you? Yeah, there's just too much hype out there. I wouldn't worry about it. If you retire at 62, you're going to lose a lot of money. If you want to work and you don't want to deal with, the disability limitations on work, you want to work more, then early retirement might be a good thing for you. But don't listen to the YouTube, fear mongers out there. Watch my video on CDRs and is Social Security actually spying on you? Watch those videos and don't stress about it. Don't stress. Hey, Sweetbug, welcome back. Right now, I'm getting widow's benefits payments when I turn 62. I have to apply for Medicare or so if you're already receiving benefits, you're already in the system, then about 100 days before you turn 65, then you will get the Medicare card in the mail automatically. And if you don't want it, you just return it. The only reason, if you already have health insurance from other current work, you or your, spouses or something, they call the gaps of Medicare, because Medicare has lots of gaps. The big one is the Part B, co-insurance of 20%, which is unlimited. So you have to pay 20% of, any kind of surgery or, so it's, yeah. So give us a call, 888-817-0446. And we can have a member of our team reach out to you and, go through the options. Hopefully you're leaning towards a Medicare supplement plan if it's within your budget. Yeah, we can have one of our guys talk to you about that. All right. Is it common to get a 820 BK from after collecting SSI wanting more information about earnings before I start collecting? Yeah, the SSA 820. Yeah, so you're already collecting Social Security benefits, and yeah, there could be a multiple reason, something's strange with your earnings record, or the claim specialist forgot to do that the first time, and so they need to complete the file and make sure everything is in there correctly. So just fill it out correctly, make a copy of it, and then return it. Because if they lose it, you don't want to have to go through the whole thing again. So make a copy. Let's see here. I'm going to file for ex-husband's survivor benefits. I just started my FRA in November and he died January. I will now respect my FRA, but I'm told I have to pay back my November's before they pay survivor. So you can completely switch. Okay, let me see here. So you're going to file for ex-husband's survivor benefit. You started your benefits. So yeah, you can just switch over to survivor and you're done. End of story. But it sounds like you want to have your monthly benefits get DRCs, delayed retirement credit. Oh, sorry, we got lost there for a second. So hopefully you got everybody can see me here. All right, yeah. So that's very, very smart. So if you just want to switch over to survivor, just switch it over. You don't have to pay anything back. But it's not like you're trying to pretend that you never did a retirement claim on your own record. So you're nullifying that and getting rid of that, getting it out of the system. And in order to do that, you have to pay back that money. And that way you can collect your delayed retirement credits. Oh, good strategy. I like it. All right. Will my disabled daughter be able to get on SSI on her dad's earnings record? So SSI, that's the welfare program, and you don't get on that on anybody else's record. You're probably talking about SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance. I will be next pastor father's benefit, but he will not retire until he's 67. Yes, yeah. If you have a disabled daughter, when you retire, I will be an ex-spouse to her father's benefit. Wow, it's complicated. But yeah, if you have a disabled daughter and that daughter is not receiving benefits, I would definitely call Social Security and they will evaluate it. They will look at all possible records for that child to get benefits from. So it could be SSI if there's not enough money out there, but they will evaluate getting benefits on her father's record and maybe on your record or whatever the case may be, or a combination of the two. So yeah, call up Social Security and call them up quick. It's the end of the month. So if you haven't already, call them up now. Go to your phone right now because you're protected for February. If you decide to do it in March, you won't, she's approved, she won't get benefits until her benefits will start in March. But if you call in February, benefits will start in February. So call now. Any recommendations for a veteran who uses VA about Medicare? On a case-by-case basis. I've got a lot of veterans, and I'm an old Marine Corps sergeant myself. But a lot of veterans, if they're happy with the VA and they said they will never use Medicare and they will never move from their current place and the VA will never downgrade benefits, then save yourself the $170 a month and decline Part B. But if you decide a year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, if any of those things change, and you want to file for Medicare to get Medicare, then it's going to cost you a penalty, and you're going to be restricted. You won't be able to file. You won't be able to start. January, February, March. Actually, February, March, April. So yeah. Oh, no sound. Have I been talking all this time without any sound? Get the. Do I get the sound back yet? Sound. I don't want to keep talking if. Okay. So it sounds like I got sound. Okay, perfect. Okay, great. Okay, great. All right. So yeah. So, but in terms of veterans and Medicare, again, if you don't have to have Medicare, if you're completely happy in the VA, yada yada yada, and all that stuff I just said. But there's another option too. I don't usually, I usually recommend Medicare supplement plans, but there are Medicare Advantage plans out there that are zero premium per month, and some of them will pay for all or part of your Part B premium. They're usually called, Patriot plans and stuff like that. Give us a call, and I've got a Medicare team I put together, and that they can look for wherever you are all throughout the country and look and see if there's anything out there that where you can have your kind of cake and eat it too. You can have your VA and not be charged well, you'll still be charged, but whatever Medicare company you pick, they will pay all or part of your Part B. So give us a call, the 888-817-0446, and a Medicare team will see what your options are. Let me see. I was told I apply for Medicare in order to keep TRICARE for life. Yeah, TRICARE for life. Yeah, yep, they make you sign up. So again, it's a government bureaucratic thing. One agency tells the other agency, and to cover cost and moving debt to anyway. So, can Social Security make someone wait 7 years for benefits? 7 years. That sounds. It's happened. Unfortunately, it's from 7 years from filing. In Savannah, Georgia, I did a video on the worst places in the country to be disabled, and Savannah, Georgia, I think was #1 because they had the longest wait time to get your Social Security disability approved. So 7 years. Haven't heard of that one. Cadillac Jack. Question: my wife will reach FRA before me. She will apply for FRA on her own benefits. When I apply a few months later, will she need to reapply for spousal? Yeah, if there's money there, yeah, absolutely. So that's a separate application. So you said a few months later, so you might be able, it might be in the same window where you can just file together. She can start hers immediately, and you'll start your 3 months. That way you don't have to, waste a trip down to Social Security or waste a call. So you can call and schedule an appointment for both of you. So yeah, it really depends on how much, hers has to be less than half of yours for her to collect benefits on yours. So if there's more money out there, then absolutely. I'm a high wage earner. My husband is retiring at 60. If I pass away before him or after reaching full retirement, will his survivor benefit because he retired early? Yes. So if he retires early, and I'm going to be doing the survivor video today. Okay. I got about 3 survivor benefit type videos on consolidating. Yes. And it's everybody on YouTube gets this wrong. It's called a WIB-LIM, widow's cap. It's basically watch my video. I'll have that video. I'm gonna record it here as soon as I finish this live here in a few minutes. I'm gonna record that one. I'll get it all edited, and hopefully I'll get it up there in about a week or so, and it'll explain the WIB-LIM, the widow's cap, and everything. But yeah, super long story short, yes, it will be reduced. His will be reduced if he files early up to 70%. But that limb kind of guarantees you 82.5% of his primary insurance amount. So, but watch my longer video. I don't want to give you a short answer. Watch my longer video. All right, Jimmy, I'm turning 65 in April. Is it best to start Social Security before I add Part B like June? I turned 65 in April. Is it better to start? Yeah, I mean, in terms of Social Security, it doesn't really matter. It's either way you want to do it. If you want, the check, so at April, May check ahead of the game, then go ahead and start your benefits in April. And at that time, you can, since it's about 3 months out, you can tell them to also push the Medicare button. Yeah, so you can start your Medicare. And again, you have to start looking for a Medicare supplement plan or Medicare Advantage plan or something to cover the gaps. And again, give us a call, 888-817-0446, and I'll have my Medicare team find you a plan. Let's see what their payments will be when they retire. I was told that part was taken up. Why did you see? Did anything change for people going online to see what the payments will be when they retire? I was told that part was taken offline to see without. Yeah, so you go into ssa.gov and set up an account, and you can see how much your benefit amount will be. And you're saying that it's been taken offline. I don't think so. One thing I have noticed, I'm not sure whether it's intentional or it's a computer bug or whatever the case may be, but people that have pending claims for some reason can't get into their online account. I've heard that, so I'm not sure whether that applies to you. So, all right, so I'm gonna head on out, and I'm gonna go ahead and start making those Survivor. Again, I'm gonna make a Survivor consolidated Survivor series, one on spousal benefits, and on disability, and then Medicare. So I got a lot of videos to make, and I'm going to do another live tomorrow at 4 o'clock West Coast time. So check it out, and like I said, every now and then I'll pop in here and answer some questions. So check out make sure you subscribe and check out my new videos I put up. And most important thing is to share. A lot of people out there need help. All right, y'all have a great day. Take care. We'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.